Talk about something new. Talk about something fresh. Talk about something you have nothing in common about. It's so easy to fall on something that is comfortable that you and another person share. The same experience, the same major, the same job, the same internship, the same car, the same hobby. You can only talk about that same thing for so long until it's like, man, can we talk about something else? And don't get me wrong, sometimes you do need to open a conversation up with something you have in common. But think about a conversation. Think about how you can level up something else, how you can expound and then explore and then appreciate. Because I think we automatically talk about something that we all have in common. Like it's something that we all do because it's safe. It's something that we know we can share experiences about and that the other person will know what we're talking about. But that gets boring after the second talk. For instance, a lot of my friends growing up in like high school, we had like a big like a group of friends in like the swim club that I swim at, and we would get so well along during like a big group. But then like when we would like split off into like duos or something, like we wouldn't know what to talk about because it's like the only thing that we really had in common was swim. And so we'd be like, oh yeah, I thought Coach so-and-so was really hard today, and it's like, man, we have to find something new. Like today I went out for lunch and I was speaking with someone and we have like this internship in common, and so it kind of always like branches out with that. But then it's like I found a way to talk about her sister. I found a way to talk about her like after this internship and like school, and then like how hard it is and trying to be vulnerable to open up other conversations. Because it's very hard without like practicing it how to navigate a conversation. I was not very good at conversations when I first started college, just because I'd be very much a listener and I would continually ask someone and then I would never open up about myself. Completely honest, completely true, because I always wanted to learn about someone else. But the same thing goes for the other person. They want to learn from me. And so I think it's always in a conversation, a give and a take. And I think one of the best conversation skills that I learned was from like this. At the time I was like a sophomore and she was like a fifth year, and we went out to get like coffee, or like I think I got an acai bowl and then she got like a drink or something. And she was telling, like, I was talking about something, I totally forget what, and then she was like, oh my gosh, yes, like I had this and this, and we had like an entire conversation. But then she like followed it back up with, and yeah, I'm like so glad that you had that experience, like tell me more. And it was like, man, that is such a smart way to hold a conversation and how to expound, incorporate yourself, but then also bring it back to the person that you were talking with and who started the conversation about that topic. And I think when we can navigate a conversation and learn how to grasp at different points that we don't want to talk about, like branch from something that we don't want to talk about and then explore somewhere that we do, something new, that's when we know we can have a conversation. And I think there's a madness, a reasoning, a science. There's always just an underlying way of doing something. And I think speaking with people, not talking, speaking with people is a really important way, both definitely in your own age demographic, but also younger and also older. Because when you can navigate both oceans, honestly, of realizing how to speak to the younger generation, how to speak with the people who are in your age and older people. That's when you can versatile and understand people and have that sociology and experience, because then you can better understand and relate to people and see what they want and their needs. And this is a business person in me. I'm just trying to understand someone and learn and figure it all out. But it all stems from learning how to have a conversation and how to navigate and talk about things that aren't right in front of you. Because I think you can even, like, I've done this in a conversation. I was like, end of conversation, I think we were talking about like a book or something, and then I was like, I think the conversation was done, and I was like, I'm like really excited just to see what this like vinyl store is about, because I got some books today, and it also had vinyls in it and CDs and old movies, and I was like, I'm really excited because I don't think blah 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 blah, and it was completely something else than what we were talking about, because we were talking about our internship. I was like, oh, I want to talk about something else. And so it's like, you can literally say, this is completely off topic, and that's okay, because it gives context to one conversation, but it also creates a new one. And I think so often we think that silence is awkward, but sometimes silence is needed. Sometimes silence is okay. And when we get comfortable being quiet in the moment, that's when comfortability, I believe, shifts. And that's when you can have different conversations and conversations that you wouldn't normally have, and all these different types of things that you unlock when you can have silence also in a conversation. I think you can learn how to finesse a conversation in a way that you normally wouldn't experience with someone, because people like stories. I think one of the craziest things happened yesterday. We went to go get ice cream, and as I've practiced my ability to storytell and to talk with people, there was like 4 other girls with me, and we got ice cream, and every time I spoke, each one of them had their eyes on me, as in paying attention. But then when the other people were talking, they were very much like, and like would look, and then like look away, and then like look back, and then listen. Like, it wasn't very like locked in. And it made me realize the power of storytelling. I think I automatically switch on to being more intentional with the way that I speak when I know people are listening, and when I can just like let my brain just run and run and run, as you guys can tell. And it just made me think about how you have to be intentional with your words. Be intentional, be thoughtful. Because the words that you choose to say and not to say, or I should say, the words that you choose to say are just as important as the words that you do not say. Think about it. Silence is an answer, so use it wisely. So, I will leave you with this. Be intentional with the words that you speak. Use them to craft yourself, a story, and a conversation. As simple as that. It's not easy, but it'll be worth it. It'll take a lot of practice. I've been doing this for about, oh my gosh, I literally think I've been doing.
Sanaya is the sweetest angel, I think.
Oh, that's, I watch shorts a lot. Too often do I watch shorts. But literally, I have been practicing talking with people for the past year and a half. I started my channel in 2025, February 8th. If you go all the way back there, crazy to think that's how far it's been. And in 2027, it'll be 2 years. I think I want to be like, what? But yeah. But it's taken me a hot second to be this confident when I'm speaking, this intentional when I'm speaking, and this knowledgeable, because with practice comes knowledge and experience. So just start. Stop making excuses. Go for it. Food for thought.